We often think of noise as something unwanted, something that interferes with what we want to hear or see. Noise is usually considered a nuisance, whether it's the blaring horns in traffic, the loud chatter in a crowded room, or the constant hum of machinery. We go to great lengths to avoid it, using earplugs, noise-cancelling headphones, and soundproofing our homes and offices. But what if I told you that noise isn't always a bad thing? What if in certain situations noise could actually be beneficial? We try to eliminate noise from our surroundings. We crave peace and quiet, believing that silence is the key to concentration and productivity. However, this isn't always the case. In some scenarios, a bit of noise can actually enhance our ability to detect weak signals that would otherwise go unnoticed. But what if noise could actually be helpful? Imagine a scenario where a faint signal is trying to make its way through a noisy environment. It might seem counterintuitive, but adding a certain amount of noise can actually help that weak signal stand out more clearly. Believe it or not, there are situations where noise can actually make weak signals stronger. This isn't just a theoretical concept, it's a phenomenon that has been observed and utilized in various scientific fields. By introducing the right amount of noise, we can amplify weak signals, making them easier to detect and analyze. This surprising phenomenon is called stochastic resonance. Stochastic resonance occurs when noise is added to a system, and instead of drowning out the signal, it actually enhances it. This might sound like magic, but it's a well-documented effect with real-world applications. Stochastic resonance challenges our intuition. We are conditioned to think of noise as a disruptive force, but in the right circumstances, it can be a powerful tool. This phenomenon has been studied extensively, and researchers are still uncovering new ways in which it can be applied. It tells us that sometimes a little bit of randomness can be beneficial. In nature, and even in our daily lives, a certain level of unpredictability can lead to better outcomes. This idea has profound implications for how we understand and interact with the world around us. This essay will delve into the fascinating world of stochastic resonance, exploring how it works and its significance in various fields. From medicine to engineering and even in biological systems, stochastic resonance offers a new perspective on the role of noise. Join us as we uncover the surprising ways in which noise can be a force for good. Imagine a ball stuck in a shallow dip. This ball represents a system in a stable state where it is difficult to move without a significant force. The dip is like a barrier that keeps the ball in place, preventing it from moving freely. A weak signal, like a gentle push, won't be enough to get it out. The ball might move slightly, but it will quickly return to its original position. This is similar to how weak signals in a system often fail to create any noticeable change. Now imagine adding some random shaking or noise to the system. This noise represents random fluctuations or disturbances that can occur naturally or be introduced intentionally. The shaking causes the ball to move in unpredictable ways, adding energy to the system. The noise could provide just enough extra energy for the ball to overcome the barrier and escape the dip. This is because the random movements can sometimes align in a way that gives the ball the push it needs to get out. In a system, this means that noise can help weak signals become strong enough to create a noticeable effect. This is the basic principle behind stochastic resonance. Stochastic resonance is a phenomenon where the presence of noise in a system can actually enhance the detection or transmission of weak signals. It might seem counterintuitive, but the right amount of noise can make a system more sensitive to weak inputs. The noise amplifies the weak signal, making it strong enough to be detected or to have an effect. This can be particularly useful in various fields, such as neuroscience, where detecting weak signals is crucial for understanding brain activity. The right amount of noise is crucial. Too little noise won't provide enough energy to help the weak signal, while too much noise can overwhelm the system and drown out the signal entirely. Finding the optimal level of noise is key to achieving the desired effect. Too little won't have any effect, and too much will drown out the signal completely. This delicate balance is what makes stochastic resonance a fascinating and powerful concept in both natural and engineered systems. Crayfish, living in murky water, rely on their sense of touch to detect predators. These fascinating creatures have adapted to their often dark and turbid environments by developing highly sensitive sensory organs. Their primary defense mechanism is their ability to sense even the slightest disturbances in the water around them. They have tiny hairs that sense vibrations in the water. These hairs, known as setae, cover their bodies and are particularly concentrated on their antennae. The setae are so sensitive that they can detect minute changes in water pressure and movement, allowing the crayfish to react swiftly to potential threats. A weak signal, like the movement of a small fish, might not create enough vibration for the crayfish to notice. In the chaotic underwater world, many small movements go unnoticed. However, the crayfish's sensory system is finely tuned to pick up on more significant disturbances, which could indicate the presence of a predator or prey. However, the random noise of flowing water can actually enhance the crayfish's ability to detect these weak signals. This phenomenon, known as stochastic resonance, occurs when a certain level of background noise helps to amplify weak signals, making them more detectable. In the crayfish's case, the constant movement of water around them can help to highlight the subtle vibrations caused by a small fish or an approaching predator. The noise adds to the vibration, making the fish's presence more obvious. This enhanced detection capability is crucial for the crayfish's survival, as it allows them to better sense and respond to their environment. By detecting these amplified signals, crayfish can more effectively locate prey and avoid becoming prey themselves. This is a natural example of stochastic resonance, where noise helps an organism survive in its environment. The interplay between the crayfish's sensory organs and the ambient noise of their habitat demonstrates the intricate balance of nature. It highlights how even seemingly random elements can play a vital role in the survival strategies of aquatic animals. Understanding these mechanisms not only sheds light on the behavior of crayfish, but also provides insights into the broader ecological dynamics of underwater ecosystems. Imagine trying to tune an old radio to a weak station. All you hear is static, but as you slowly adjust the dial, you might notice that the static gets louder just before the station becomes clear. This is because the static, which is a form of noise, is actually helping to boost the weak radio signal. Once the radio is properly tuned, the noise is no longer needed and you can hear the station clearly. Section 5. Stochastic resonance in action, real-life applications. Stochastic resonance has potential applications in various fields. In engineering, it can be used to improve the sensitivity of sensors, allowing them to detect weaker signals. This has implications for medical imaging, where detecting faint signals is crucial. Researchers are also exploring the use of stochastic resonance in improving the balance and gait of elderly individuals. By adding noise to the sensory input, they aim to enhance the body's natural ability to maintain stability. Section 6. Noise in biology, sensory systems and beyond. Stochastic resonance is not just a physics phenomenon. It is believed to play a role in various biological systems, particularly in sensory perception. Our brains constantly process a barrage of sensory information, filtering out noise to focus on important signals. However, a certain level of noise might actually be beneficial for optimal brain function. Researchers are investigating the role of stochastic resonance in conditions like Parkinson's disease, where the brain's ability to process signals is impaired. Section 7. The importance of noise, a new perspective. Stochastic resonance challenges our traditional view of noise as something undesirable. It shows us that randomness can sometimes be beneficial, enhancing our ability to detect weak signals and make sense of the world around us. This phenomenon has far-reaching implications, from improving technology to understanding the workings of the human brain. By embracing the power of noise, we can potentially unlock new solutions and gain deeper insights into the complex systems that govern our universe. Section 8. Conclusion: embracing the power of randomness. Stochastic resonance is a captivating phenomenon that highlights the unexpected benefits of noise. It reminds us that sometimes a little bit of randomness can be the key to unlocking hidden signals and enhancing our understanding of the world. From the depths of the ocean to the intricacies of the human brain, stochastic resonance is at play, shaping our perception and influencing the way we interact with our environment. Section 9. Further exploration delving deeper into the stochastic resonance. The study of stochastic resonance is an ongoing field of research, with new discoveries and applications emerging all the time. For those interested in learning more, there are numerous resources available online and in scientific journals. Exploring this fascinating phenomenon can deepen our appreciation for the intricate workings of our universe and the unexpected ways in which seemingly disparate elements can interact to create something truly remarkable.